Check your Instagram right now. Not your DMs, not your feed, but your account status. Because thousands of creators this month have opened their app to see a message they've never seen before. Account disabled. And the reason? Fraud and deception. No warning, no appeal process that works, just gone. And the thing that's going to keep you up at night when I tell you this is most of these creators have done absolutely nothing wrong. It's fair to say we're in one of the biggest account purges Instagram has run in years. But here's why I'm making this video today and not next week. Because the window to protect yourself is now, before you get flagged and not after. Because once your account is taken down, the chances of getting it back are very, very slim. Instagram's appeal process is notoriously slow, frustratingly vague, and for most people goes absolutely nowhere. So what I'm giving you in this video is two things. First, the exact signals that are triggering these bans, not guesswork, actual patterns we've been monitoring across thousands of different accounts that we run. And second, a clear, specific action plan of what to do right now to protect your account in the best way possible. So if you have an Instagram account that you genuinely care about, this video is for you. Let's get right into it. Trigger one, and this is a big one, the link in your bio. I know it almost sounds too simple to be saying, but right now an external link sitting permanently on your account is one of the primary reasons accounts are being flagged. Instagram has always kept an eye on users leaving the platform through links, but recently the sensitivity to this traffic action has increased massively. Any external link carries some sort of risk, but if that link leads somewhere monetized, like an offer page, a sales page, or anything that looks like a revenue play in Instagram's eyes, the risk multiplies. The uncomfortable reality is Instagram doesn't know who you are. It simply sees a link. It doesn't know your intentions. It doesn't know where you're trying to take your viewer. It makes a call based on signals. And right now, those calls are very, very aggressive. So you need to be safe. Trigger two. What happens after someone clicks? Now, this is where it gets a bit more nuanced. It's not just the link that you have in your bio, it's the journey that link creates. Instagram is looking for the relationship between your profile and where your audience actually ends up. If someone taps on the link in your bio and lands immediately on a hard sales page, no context, no buffer, just straight into the offer, that's the exact pattern Instagram's algorithm associates with a platform exploitation, because you're using Instagram as a traffic pipeline to your funnel. Even if the funnel is completely legitimate, the structure is the problem. Trigger three, how clearly does your account tell people who you are? Instagram's impersonation detection has one job: figure out whether an account is or isn't who they say they are. And the bar for what looks suspicious is far lower than what you may think. If you're running a personal brand and your bio is incredibly vague, your profile picture is ambiguous, you're more exposed than you think. Trigger four, running multiple accounts without connecting them. Multiple accounts are allowed. That's absolutely not the issue. The issue is when it looks like those accounts aren't clearly explained or connected. Two accounts with similar branding, overlapping content, matching usernames, with no obvious relationship between them, reads as coordinated activity to Instagram's detection services. And coordinated activity from accounts that don't clearly state they know each other, well, that looks like impersonation infrastructure, especially when the accounts are newer or do not have engagement history. So that's the problem. That is why accounts are disappearing. So let's talk about what you are going to do to stop that from happening starting today. This is your action plan. Go through it, compare each point to your account, and make the relevant changes that apply to you. If there's one thing on this list that provides the most protection for the least amount of effort, this is it. Verification is the strongest trust signal that Instagram recognizes. It's confirmation that your identity is real, your account is legitimate, and that status buys you enormous goodwill in the eyes of Instagram. When anything else on your account starts going wrong, they will look at that first. If you can, go ahead, get it today. Right now, a blue tick is doing more protective work than anything else on Instagram. Fix 2, remove the link in your bio. I know this one stings because for a lot of creators, the link in the bio is core to how their business runs. But right now, that permanent, visible outbound link sitting there day in, day out is one of the clearest signals that's getting accounts flagged. And the traffic it generates just simply isn't worth the risk of losing that account. The alternative is moving your link to your stories. Stories are contextual, they're temporary. It stays up for 24 hours. It's not a constant outbound trigger. For right now, that's the play. Protect the account, optimize the traffic strategy second. Fix 3, and this is running along the same lines, clear your highlights of links too. Highlights are permanent by design. which means any links saved in your highlights carry the same level of profile risk as it does if it was in your bio. Fix 4, putting a landing page between Instagram and the destination you want your audience to go to. If you're sending traffic off platform, you need something in between, not a direct link to your offer, not deep linking into an app or to a checkout. A landing page, something that loads first, provides context and sits as a buffer between Instagram and wherever you ultimately want your people to end up. And that causes your risk to decrease massively. Fix 5. Make your multi-account setup transparent. If you're running more than one account, the relationship between them needs to be obvious, not implied, not inferable, but obvious. Add a clear label to your secondary accounts on Instagram. Fan page, not affiliated with. Backup account, main is here. Tag your primary account. Make it structurally impossible for Instagram to look at your account and see anything that resembles uncoordinated activity. Fix 6, switch to 18 plus if your content calls for it. Go into your account settings and enable the 18 plus content restriction if it's relevant to the content that you're putting out there or the link that you are trying to drive people to. This is not a downgrade, it's a compliance decision that shows Instagram that you are understanding of the content that you're putting out there and you're managing the responsibility professionally. Fix 7, look at the link provider you are using. Now this is very, very important. Link.me has been flagging accounts left, right, and center. Juicy earlier on in the year, same issue. Linktree has not been showing up consistently in flagged accounts. Let me give you a way to actually think about all of this together because I don't want you to walk away from this video with just a checklist and nothing else. Instagram isn't reading your mind. It doesn't know whether you're a legitimate creator or just a bad actor. What it does is it looks at signals. It's looking at dozens of them all at once. From there, it creates your risk score. And what this list of fixes that I've just provided to you does is it removes the signals that are feeding that risk score. So if this landed for you, please go ahead, subscribe, because this stuff is moving fast. Instagram is changing every single day and we are going to keep on top of it and tracking as it develops. And if you want to see how we approach social media growth in a way that actually protects your account while scaling, check out hellobutter.io. Everything we build there is designed with this kind of longevity in mind. The link will be in the description. Protect your account. I'll see you in the next one.